Hey there, Roger here. Something I've been hearing a lot lately from my agency partners is this. How do I actually build AI into my agency's workflow without it becoming another thing to manage? That's exactly what I want to show you today, because the answer, at least on the infrastructure side, starts with a platform that just handles the hard stuff for you. Let me show you what that looks like inside MyKinsta. So this is home base. Everything your agency manages, all of your client sites, lives right here. At a glance, you can see status, performance flags, and quickly jump into any site to dig deeper or access any of our included performance optimization tools. What I love about this for agencies is that it's built for scale. Whether you're managing 5 client sites or 50, the interface doesn't change. It just grows with you. And that's really the thread running through everything I'm going to show you today. Kinsta is built so your team can focus on the work that actually moves the needle for clients, not on keeping the lights on. All right, let's talk about something that usually gets a big reaction: SSH access. Here, inside any site, you can grab your SSH credentials and connect directly. And what that means in practice is that your developers can plug into any client site the way they're already working. Now, layer in GitHub. Kinsta has native Git integration, so you can connect a repository, point it at a branch, and push deployments directly from your workflow. Think about what this means for an AI-forward agency. You're building custom GPT wrappers, automation scripts, maybe a headless CMS with AI-generated content pipelines. If you're doing decoupled or headless, be sure to ask about Savala. With all of this, your developers can work in GitHub, commit, and have that reflected in a staging environment automatically. Just a clean, professional CI/CD deployment workflow that your whole team, technical or not, can see and trust. This is the kind of foundation that lets you say yes to more complex client work because the infrastructure isn't the bottleneck. Next up, staging. Every site on Kinsta gets a staging environment, and this is genuinely one of the biggest quality of life features for agencies. Here's the scenario I hear constantly. A client calls. They want a new plugin, a redesign, an AI chatbot widget, whatever it is. Your team needs to test it without touching the live site. With Kinsta, you spin up staging, do your work, and when everything looks good, you push to production with one click. And it works both ways. You can pull the live site down into staging to get a fresh snapshot to test against. That means your team is always working with real content, real data, real conditions. No surprises on launch day. For agencies, this is how you protect your reputation. You're not the team that broke the client's site on a Friday afternoon. You're the team that ships clean every time. Backups. Let's be honest, this is one of those things that feels boring until you actually need it. And then it's everything. Kinsta runs automatic daily backups for every site, and you can restore to any point right here with one click. There's no calling support, no waiting, no data loss drama. If something goes sideways, a bad update, a client who accidentally deleted half their content, a plugin conflict, you're back up in minutes. You can also create manual backups before major changes, which I'd recommend before any significant deployment. Think of it as your agency's safety net. It's always there, it's always current, and it means you can move fast without fear. Now, wrapping up all of this is Cloudflare. Kinsta's infrastructure is built with Cloudflare's network attached, which means every site you host here gets enterprise-grade DDoS protection, a global CDN, and performance optimization right out of the box. You don't have to set this up, you don't have to manage it, it's just there protecting your client sites and making them fast everywhere in the world. For agencies pitching to mid-market or enterprise clients, this is a real differentiator. You can confidently say your site is protected by Cloudflare. Full stop. Okay, last one, and this is the one I want you to take back to your technical team. Kinsta has a full REST API. That means everything you can do in this dashboard, you can also do programmatically. And for AI-forward agencies, the use cases here are really exciting. Imagine you're building a client onboarding workflow. When a new client signs a contract in your CRM, your system automatically spins up a Kinsta site, configures the staging, and sends the credentials to your project manager without any manual setup. Or maybe you're building an internal AI tool that monitors client-side performance and automatically triggers a backup before running a scheduled content deployment. We're not going deep into the technical weeds today, but the point is this. Kinsta isn't just a hosting dashboard you click around in. It's a platform you can build on top of. And for agencies that want to differentiate with AI-powered workflows, this is the foundation you want underneath you. So that's the picture. SSH and GitHub for a professional dev workflow. Staging so you ship clean, daily backups so you sleep at night, Cloudflare protecting everything, and an API to build your agency's future on. If any of this resonates, and I hope it does, the next step is easy. Book a quick call with one of our reps. We work with agencies specifically, so we'll talk about your actual situation. How many sites, what kind of clients, what your team looks like today. No pressure, just a real conversation about whether Kinsta is the right fit. Thanks for watching. Let's keep the conversation going.